Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Leo's Little Budget. My name is Leo, and this is my cash budgeting and debt payoff channel. And in today's video, things have gone a little bit wrong. I've made a little bit of a mistake, so I thought I would film a video, putting it all right, and just having a little chat with you about things because I have mostly just emptied the cheer binder. And it's the cheer binder that I've made the mistake in as well, so not in relation to emptying the cheer binder. So I thought we'll put it all right together. I'll do a little video on it. Yeah, so what has happened? What have I done? My daughter is a competitive cheerleader. We are off to, where are we off to? All the places in this next year. She is on a travel team this year, and we are off to Germany, we're off to Glasgow, we're going to Bournemouth, we're going to Sheffield, London, all of the places next year. So we have this binder specifically for her cheer fees. And I have got two challenges set up specifically for when we go to Germany. One is for the flights and one is for the hotel. And it's the tracker for the flights that I have messed up on. So we're going to resort all of that today. But before I do that, because we're at the front of the binder, we're going to update the comp costs sheet. So tickets for her first competition of the season, which is her season showcased, were £12.85 per person. I'm just going to grab a calculator, because there was a £12 cost per person and there was an 85p booking fee per ticket as well, not per booking, per ticket. So we brought 6 tickets for that, which came to £77.10. And we also brought on top of that a ticket to go and watch her compete at Wembley Arena the week after, which was £22.50 for the ticket plus a £5.75p booking fee, which goes towards Wembley. It doesn't go towards the actual competition host. It's just myself going for that one. We don't need any accommodation. We just need petrol for the day. The same as the first competition, we don't need any accommodation or any travel. So we have just paid out that's not right, I can't add up. £72, oh no, £77.10 plus £28.25, £105.35p in competition fees for this week. So the cheer binder has been emptied of all notes. So the whole binder needs a reset as well to start with. So that does mean, however, that the tickets for the first competition are done. The reason that this one is so high is because it's the local one, and like family and friends come to watch her. They've done it slightly differently this time, so it's like a sessional fee, and she's competing. It's their showcase. So she's performing in both sessions because she's on 2 teams. She's performing for both of her teams in the first session and just one of her teams in the second session. So I will be there for both sessions. My mum is coming with me to watch her in the morning, and then in the afternoon there's a group of us. So hubby, my son, their uncle, who is actually like a really close family friend, not an uncle, But yeah, and then my dad and his wife are coming, and they're paying for their tickets themselves, which is why I haven't included that into that price. We're covering the cost for the other tickets. The only reason he's paying for himself is because he's offered to, so I'm allowing it. So we have taken all of the notes out of this binder, but I'll talk through that as we go through. So Wembley is also paid. I don't have the ticket costings yet for Coventry. We have, however, paid for the tickets for Glasgow, which was £26.50 times 2. So that was £53. Now, right. Germany, we don't know ticket prices yet. Our accommodation, we do know, is going to cost us £316, and we have a savings challenge for this. And I did write the right number on here, so I don't know why I haven't done it on the other tracker. So our travel cost is £534, which is for all 4 of us, 4 flights out to Germany. I don't have tickets or ticket prices for Sheffield yet, and the same is for Bournemouth. So that is where we're at on the tracker. So that's just a little bit of a closer look for anybody who is interested. Right, we are going to slide that in there. We did empty all of the money out of the bank, which means there is nothing on our in the bank tracker. However, we do currently now have, and I'm not sure how, there is £8 in the bank in the cheer pot. So that is there. Right, I think, so I completely emptied the merch stand, and I did clear this one off because this only had notes in it. The same for the uniform saver. This only had notes in it, so we've taken that out. The cheer one, we have £3 in coins in there still, so we've just adapted the tracker. I didn't realise that I'd coloured all of these off. Right, eat, sleep, cheer, repeat. I didn't touch this, even the notes in it, just so that we've got one that is still ongoing that we can try and get completed. And it is really nice knowing I think I've still got like £42 in this binder, even after taking the majority of the notes out. So that's a really lovely feeling that even though I've taken that much out for tickets, that there is still money in here. Same for the cheer pegs, we've still got £5 in there, so I just adapted the tracker. And the same for cheer duck, cheer bow and hit zero, there was £5 left in there. Now, I intentionally didn't take any money out of jump, tumble and stunt, because those of you who've been here for a while will know that this is my daughter's favourite challenge. We have just put this one back in, we did complete it once. This is her favourite one to do, so I've left it there untouched, and we will only ever do this challenge if she is with me whilst I am filming. And then we get to the back. So these are our 2 trackers for specifically for Germany for our flights and our accommodation. We've got 25 bows, which we started last week, so there is £15 in there. And then we have got the one that we have got for our flights. Now, I wrote on the back of this that the flights were 339, not 534, which is what they actually are. Don't know why I did that. I was clearly having a moment. But in my head, that was the figure. And then when I was checking my credit card statement, because I've put the flights on my credit card because it's a 0% card, I've paid the first 111, I think, is it 111 that I've paid off? Off of it. So I was like, oh, I've only got like £270 left to pay. And then I was checking my credit card balance, and I was like, why is my credit card that? So I went back through and I was like, oh, wait, no, flights were like £200 more than I had it in my head that they were. So that sort of really knocked me. I'd done the tracker for that. So we are now going to have to, when I made this tracker, I'd done it with the 300 in mind as well, not the 500. So that I could do a mix of 5s and 10s. And now we're not going to be able to do that. It's going to have to mostly be 10s. So we're going to wipe the tracker off and redo it. And I'm not going to lie, realising that really, really knocked me. And I think I've spoken about this before in emotional spending, and how much cash stuffing has helped me with that. Now, before, something like that would have knocked me. I would have gone out and spent money. Like, if I'd had that big sort of mental health, oh my God moment, and believe me, I had a massive mental health, oh my God moment, like, it really put the fear in me. Like, it felt huge, that additional £200. Bear with me, I'm just being called by a child. I'm back. Yeah, so I was saying about emotional spending. So it really, really knocked me. Like, that £200 felt massive. Because when I'd paid like £100 off, I was like, oh, I've only got 200 and a bit still to pay. Like, that realisation that actually right now I still have 400 and a bit to pay felt a lot, when I know that this year my wages are going to be really inconsistent. And although I'm doing everything that I can to make additional money from additional places, it isn't always as easy as that. Like, the reality and the like intentional can be two really, really different things. So that extra £200 felt huge, and it still sort of does now, but I'm a little bit less oh my God about it, and realise that actually, like, cash stuffing has worked so well for me over this last year, and has just put me in a much, much better position, and has helped me not do that emotional spending again afterwards, which I really, really would have done beforehand. Like, even back in August of last year, when I had a bit of a wobble then, having done that and realised now how much of an impact that had on me, like, just being able to not do that now feels like a humongous, humongous win. So we need to redo this tracker. Most of our symbols are now going to have to be £10 rather than fives. But it is what it is, and we will get there. The intention is still absolutely to have had this paid off by the end of July, because that's when the cheer season ends. I don't want to go into the next cheer season with any debt from this cheer season. Competition fees for us are paid over 6 months of the year. So we pay training fees every month of the year, and we pay competition fees over 6 months of the year. My competition fees, because she is on 2 teams, are quite high. The last payment for those is the very beginning of February. So actually, the money that I'm already paying out for competition fees will just be filtered into these 2 challenges. And I think the realisation of that actually has helped massively with with how I was feeling over this. And I'm trying to remind myself this year as well that this isn't I don't want this to be a year of scarcity. I've had enough years of that feeling like I haven't got anything. And we're moving away from that. So that means doing a lot of work on changing my mindset as well. So that's going to be what we will be spending a lot of time doing and working on for 2026. And I have to trust that, like I say all the time, and I keep saying this about my job as well, for those of you who've been here a while, you'll know the struggles around that, that the right door will open at the right time, and I've got to trust that. But yeah, so for now, we are going to update this tracker. So we are going to colour in 10 icons. All of our icons are going to be £10. I think there's 53 icons on here. So maybe in the back of my brain I did know something when I was making this tracker, even though I absolutely was making this tracker with the intention of it being 330 whatever. But I wanted to give myself a mix of £5 and £10 icons. But yeah, so whilst I colour this in, how are you guys? Have you had a lovely week? How is January treating you? If you can hear a bit of noise in the background, my children have just come upstairs to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, how has January been for you? How are you getting on with any new goals that you've set for the year? If you've changed your setups, how are you finding them? Please do let me know in the comments. I think that's all of the bows. I haven't changed any of my binder setups really, because what I currently had was working for me, and I'm going with that thing of if it's not broke, don't fix it. The cheer binder is the most important one for this first half of the year for us. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the tracker up to date. That's £100 done off of there. We'll give that a little flick and then pop it back in here, and then hopefully at the end of the month we'll be able to pay a little bit more off of it. Did I update that on the back? Let's update that. 5, 3, 4. Right. So yeah, so that is everything updated. Yeah, hopefully we'll have plenty that we'll be able to go into here over the next couple of months. And yeah, right. I will be back tomorrow because it's Monday, so there will be a mini Mondays to put up. Please do let me know if you've been able to get to the end of the video. Leave us a little comment in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.